In the present moment, we are, in very subtle ways, looking over its shoulder into
families, alumni, and community members, graduates, and faculty. Welcome to the first ever virtual commencement ceremony in honor of Monte Vista High School's class of 2020. I'm Dr. Kevin Ahern, principal of Monte Vista, and I have the honor of presiding over this unprecedented celebration. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senior Class President Johnny Carter, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as Monte Vista's Beauty Shop honors America in the singing of our national anthem. Thank you.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare almost bursting through the night, their flag was still there. Oh, say does the Star-Spangled Banner wave
Graduates and guests, I'll begin tonight's festivities by introducing two special guests who've joined us for our celebration. Representing the San Ramon Valley Unified School District's Board of Education, please welcome Susanna Ordway.
Hello, class of 2020 Mustangs. This is Susanna Ordway, your San Ramon Valley Unified School District School Board member. Can you believe it's your high school graduation already? Although I can't personally shake your hands or present you with your diplomas this year, I want to extend a very heartfelt congratulations to all of you for the many years of hard work you did to get here. No matter what you decide to do from here on, you can be extremely proud of all that you've already achieved. I have a feeling from what's going on right now that the class of 2020 is really going to shake things up and make an impact. And I can't wait to hear all that you'll do. So congratulations, Monte Vista High School graduates, class of 2020.
And representing the San Ramon Valley Unified School District, please welcome our superintendent, Mr. Rick Schmidt.
I'm Rick Schmidt, your superintendent of schools. Congratulations, all 2,584 graduates from the high school classes, all 6 of our high schools from the San Ramon Valley schools. Thank you for your courage, your perseverance, your flexibility, your positivity during this very, very challenging spring. I believe those challenges will set you up for success as you move forward into your post-high school dreams beginning next week. Congratulations again. Please remember to thank your friends, your family, your teachers, your coaches, your counselors, as they are part of your incredible success. Your future is bright.
Next, I have the honor of introducing the members of Monte Vista High School's faculty who've joined our celebration. This team of educators has spent the past 4 years supporting, encouraging, and mentoring our 2020 graduates towards their future goals beyond high school. Parents and families, thank you for trusting us and partnering with us to educate your children over the past 4 years. Please join me in recognizing and applauding the Monte Vista faculty for their unwavering support of the class of 2020. Now, graduates, normally I would ask you to take a quick look at the stands and try to find your families, but tonight, simply look to the people surrounding you at this moment. Look side to side and think about when you were up late studying or out competing or performing on stage, and knowing that you never were alone. Visibly or behind the scenes, your family members were there cheering for you, feeling for you, and supporting you. Class of 2020, please take a moment and thank your family for helping you to get here today. I would also like to thank the many parent, booster, and community organizations who have supported the class of 2020 with their time, talent, and treasures. Graduates, when you have the opportunity, please remember to thank the many people in the Monte Vista community for their ongoing support of the programs that meant so much to you over the past 4 years. And now, graduates, please welcome ASB President Zoe Damasceno, who will share the accomplishments of and some reflections on the Monte Vista class of 2020.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Zoe Damasceno and I'm Student Body President here at Monte Vista. I want to start by saying hello to all my peers who I miss so very much. Thank you for joining us today and congratulations. Since my freshman year, I wanted to be Student Body President. It was always a huge goal of mine, and getting the opportunity to fulfill this position this year is something I am so immensely grateful for. Since the middle of my junior year, I really started to picture graduation day in particular. The day that I finished my time in high school. The day that I stood on stage to see all 600-something of my peers dressed in cap and gown, prepared to move on to the next chapter of our lives. I imagined today the same way I'm sure a lot of us did. I imagined it'd be really hot on the turf, and I'd be so relieved and excited when it came time to throw up our caps. I always thought that graduation day was a day about me, the day that my family came out to Monte Vista to celebrate my accomplishments. I soon realized that this is not the case. I want to take the next part of my speech to recognize and congratulate some of the achievements of the senior class. Whether it's in athletics, leadership, clubs, or serving a community, over the past 4 years, graduates from the class of 2020 have excelled tremendously. Your leadership, hard work, and focus have not gone unnoticed. In athletics, our boys water polo team captured the E-ball championship in the fall, and the girls soccer team won the North Coast Section Championship in February. In addition, our football team won the last win against St. Ramon. This year has been an amazing year for athletics, with 26 seniors committed to participating in college athletics next year. Congratulations to all of our athletes. Monte Vista's seniors have also continued to bring our arts programs to new heights. Our drama department put on 2 performances, Pride and Prejudice and Big Fish the Musical. The seniors designing, building, and performing in both of them. In addition, we saw immense talents in our arts, journalism, choir classes. We had 29 students qualify for state tournament in speech and debate, and 12 students qualify for nationals, which will be held virtually online. In addition, for the first time ever, we had a Monte Vista student win the Dean's List Award for FIRST Robotics. Congratulations to everyone and their accomplishments. We are a unique class, and that is what I love about us. At times this year, I'm sure we have all felt it. We didn't feel like seniors. The reason I say this is because my 3 years prior at Monte Vista, I always felt like I was stuck in the grade I was in. But our class of seniors has done an outstanding job in my eyes of welcoming in the freshmen, being friendly to the sophomores, and creating strong bonds with the juniors. This year above any other, I felt that Monte Vista was one 2,500 person family. I didn't see this year coming to an end the way it did, but I think if we can take anything away from it is the realization of how special our time on this campus has been. Our graduating class has gotten the eye-opening moment that no other class has gotten. As we sit here today, we've shifted our focus from moving on with our lives to reminiscing on the time that we did get at Monte Vista and the realization of how much we will miss it. Thank you all for being the most amazing group of people I have ever known. I am so immensely proud of everyone graduating this year. Here's to the class of 2020. Now welcome back Johnny Carter, our senior class president.
Well, class of 2020, I thought the one positive to come from this pandemic was that I wouldn't have to give this speech, but here we are. Now, I don't think I'm the first to tell you this, but ladies and gentlemen, these are unprecedented times. When school initially got canceled, there was some excitement. We'd get a couple of weeks to sleep in and relax. But when we learned we wouldn't be returning to Monte Vista, of what this meant set in. Now, we all learned that the key to a successful scientific experiment is to change one variable to determine its effect on the results. This semester, we replaced face-to-face interactions with Zoom calls and video lectures. And let's face it, the results were not optimal. We can conclude that what truly made Monte Vista a great place were the interactions we shared with each other on a daily basis. It was the words of positivity after a presentation, building off each other's ideas in the classroom, and passing friendly faces in the hallway that made Monte Vista a great place to spend our 4 years. Knowing this, the challenge now is to create the same positive energy and happiness through the interactions and connections we make wherever we go next. And class of 2020, we're going great places. We're off to amazing 2-year and 4-year colleges, off to start careers in the workforce and serve our country in the military. Wherever we go, we'll carry the lessons we've learned and the memories we've made. But class of 2020, we're missing some memories from the end of senior year. So I've taken it upon myself to create some memories that I will share now. Remember that dope senior prank when we filled the swimming pool with Orbeez? What a gorgeous rainbow. And we didn't even get in trouble. Or at senior ball, when Dr. Ahern performed Post Malone's Wow on stage? That was crazy. Or that time we took our senior trip to Six Flags and the buses picked us up on time? And lastly, who could forget the time our forensic teacher, Miss Gilchrist, was able to prove once and for all that Carol Baskin killed her husband? As we move into the next phases of our life, I will cherish these fake memories, but not as much as the real ones we've made. As senior class president, on behalf of my class, I want to thank Monte Vista's teachers and administration for all you've done to prepare us to enter the world. We are so grateful and proud to be Mustangs. And Monte Vista class of 2020, thank you so much for being the best classmates and friends a guy could ask for. You are going off to do incredible things and make the world a brighter place, one positive impact at a time. Thank you very much.
Well, this has truly been an interesting 2 months. We've closed out our school year. We've all been asked to sacrifice so much, and I'm sure that everyone is tired of constantly hearing references to unprecedented times or sheltering in place. So let me revisit another reference, this time much more of a cliche and one we might have laughed about or rolled our eyes about earlier this year. You're the class of 2020. You have vision, or maybe a vision. When you unwrap this a little, the statement doesn't seem so corny. According to the American Optometric Association, 2020 vision is a term used to express normal vision, acuity, the clarity and sharpness of vision, which doesn't seem to give us much. But if we use that visual acuity to look at where we are right now, it might give us some perspective. We all have likely heard the saying, hindsight is 2020. If we look back at your past 4 years at Monte Vista with clarity and sharpness, we can see that you, class of 2020, have truly grown into an amazing group of people. Throughout your high school tenure, you've You celebrated great successes and battled unprecedented challenges. And these experiences have shaped you and prepared you for this moment and for the next steps you'll take into the world at large. There's a Chinese proverb that says, out of the hottest fire comes the strongest steel. I challenge tonight's graduates to use the strength gained from your past experiences to transform our community and our society at large and for the better, and to build your vision of what your world should look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and so on. Stephen Jobs once said, if you're working on something exciting that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you. Graduates, if you look forward into the future, still using the clarity and sharpness of 2020 vision, you'll find that you have the ability and power to truly transform your community and your world into something we can all celebrate. This will likely take hard work and laser focus, even another walk through the fire that might further transform you. So be open to the idea that you might need to learn something new or even unlearn something in order to fully realize that vision of the world that you would like to make. Class of 2020, it's been a true honor working with you the past 4 years, and I'm honored to have been your principal. And I wish you the best as you start this next phase of your lives. We are honored tonight to have 2 student speakers that will share their stories of how learning and community have transformed our experience at Monte Vista. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first student speaker, Zainab Jawed.
Good afternoon from one screen to another. One good thing about this ceremony being virtual is that my legs don't have to shake in fear of addressing a 600-plus crowd. They're only shaking in fear of addressing my parents. Although COVID-19 has turned our lives upside down, at least we can all say we've used this time to get better at making TikToks. Yes, we've missed out on so many of our senior activities, but we still have so many more we can look back at and smile about, just like the time when we got stranded at Waterworld. I decided to speak to you all today to prepare myself for a future in which we will all be telecommuting. All jokes aside, let's bring our attention back to what makes Monte Vista so special. The athletics, the clubs, the drama productions, our social lives, and our activities. But most importantly, the education. While we were taking classes here at Monte Vista partially for the college app, let's take a second to think about how fortunate we are to have received a world-class education. So many people around the world truly desire an education like the ones we have received here at Monte Vista. My parents left their home country of Pakistan decades ago, seeking out a better education so that their children in the future would have many opportunities. The renowned Urdu poet Allama Iqbal wrote a brilliant poem about honeybees and knowledge, 2 of my favorite things. He starts off the poem by asking the honeybee, "Is फूल पे बैठी कभी उस फूल पे बैठी बतलाओ तो क्या ढूंढती है ये शहद की मक्खी," which means she sits on this flower, she sits on that flower. Tell me, oh honeybee, what are you searching for? The poet then goes on to elaborate on the bee's mission, to search for nectar, and how this nectar produces a honey which benefits the world. He then addresses the readers, and he draws a metaphor between honey and knowledge. Seek knowledge like a bee, he says, for knowledge is a honey, the purest of honeys. फूलों की तरह अपनी किताबों को समझना चस्का हो अगर तुमको भी एक इल्म का रस्का. Think of your books like flowers, so you too can have a taste of the nectar, which is knowledge. Knowledge, like honey, benefits both its seeker and society. When we learn, we grow. There's an unparalleled sweetness in learning, and my fellow graduates, we've already had our first few sweet sips. The amazing teachers here at Monte Vista have sown the fields of flowers for us to visit. In these fields, we have been able to explore what we are passionate about, be it creative writing, architecture, or anatomy. So, to all the teachers who pushed us to our limits so that we could become not only better learners, but better people, thank you. We may not have realized it under the piles of work, but the sweet satisfaction after we turned in a particularly good essay or solved a math problem which seemed unsolvable was definitely worthwhile. And to the staff and faculty at Monte Vista who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to keep Monte Vista are running smoothly, thank you. A special thank you to Ms. Shikura and the rest of the office staff for everything you do. Your kind nature, your good humor, and your smile will make me miss the lively conversations that I've had with you all, and I know the rest of my classmates will too. You have taught all of us who have walked into your office that being kind and being friendly is never wasted. The biggest thank you, however, goes to the custodial staff who have kept Monte Vista clean and beautiful throughout the years. The campus that the class of 2020 is especially missing right now will be a fond memory for years to come. The next time we set foot on Monte Vista's campus, it will be with fresh eyes. No longer will we be hanging out with friends, sitting, eating lunch, going to club meetings, or attending plays and games. We will look back on the days we spent on this campus, counting the days till we graduated, with a fond sweetness. So, to all of us gathered in our homes today, let us never forget the beautiful memories we have made at Monte Vista's campus. We've learned from each other, not only when we looked to our classmates besides us for help, but also when we worked on seemingly futile group projects, like the music video in Mr. Pang's class. As we move on to our next stage of our life, let us never forget to be like honeybees and search for the sweetness of knowledge wherever it may be. So, to the busy bees in the class of 2020, congratulations and good luck. And I really wanted to end this speech with a bee pun, but what can I say? Bee puns really sting. Thank you.
Thank you, Zainab. Now please welcome our next student speaker, Shanmu Raja.
Ladies and gentlemen, family, faculty, and of course my fellow peers of the class of 2020, thank you for attending this, given that this is Monte Vista's first virtual graduation. But congratulations to all my parents, all my friends, all the family for dressing up for an online graduation. And if most of you are still in your pajamas, don't worry, so am I. I just have this gown to cover it though. But in all seriousness, I would like to thank all the faculty and teachers that chose me to speak at graduation. I would like to thank all my parents for encouraging me to write this speech given my super busy schedule of sleeping and watching Netflix during the pandemic. But I take this honor seriously, and I'm grateful to be given this opportunity to speak for our class. Today we're standing here, or I guess sitting in front of our computers to celebrate the successes of our class. But it's kind of a bittersweet moment, given that we're unable to physically say goodbye to each other and unable to thank all the teachers and all their valuable help they've given us over the years. While I do congratulate all the class of 2020's hard work they've put in, I think even through our computers, we still give that blue thumbs up sign on Zoom at least to let the teachers know that we're clapping for them. Because that's the least that we can do. From the classroom lectures, to the office hours, to even letting us eat lunch in your classrooms, we thank all administration, faculty, and teachers for your contributions to our success. Now, I'm standing here today proud of how the class of 2020 has grown to come together over the past 4 years. I mean, we've survived so many classes from freshman PE to AP Calculus BC, and we've all had our weaknesses. I mean, let's admit it, burpees are hard, and running a mile when the puddles are literally frozen is brutal. But I'm proud to admit that I struggled during PE. I remember we came freshman year excited for middle school graduation, and Monte Vista was so large. I remember I transferred to Monte Vista High right before the start of my freshman year. I left all my friends behind for middle school to enter a new set of community, a new set of friends, and a new set of obstacles. I felt more alone than ever traversing what seemed to be this infinitely large campus. I remember going to the freshman dance and leaving early, tears in my eyes as I felt so uncomfortable, having known almost no one. My dad picked me up and I started crying too because I lost my ID card. But stricken with fear, I regretted going to school. I eventually found my comfort, ironically, in PE, where I met my closest friends. Monte Vista has been told to be very cliquey, meaning that it's filled with various different groups of students that don't really interact with each other. Well, Monte Vista is filled with various different groups from, leadership, drama, speech and debate, chorus, robotics, band, dance, and so much more. I think that we still find our interactions between the groups just as strong as they are individually. I mean, our recent play, The Big Fish, put on by drama, dance, band, and chorus, was like the epitome of our togetherness. While speech and debate was a community that I personally took a large part in, it was just as easy to interact with students from leadership or chorus whose friends groups just took me easily in. Freshman year maybe didn't start off great, but it was a rich community that we have here at MB that helped shape it into a better year. And as time went on, we got older, we started trying to figure out our interests and hobbies more, and we got a better handle on the campus. We were getting lost a bit less, and we were yelling during the rallies a bit more. You know, over the years, I was trying to win the state tournament for speech, while many of my friends were trying to make varsity in the sports or enter the advanced band group. As we became more specialized in our interests, clubs, goals, and ambitions, we still maintain our integrity, our companionship, and our unity. This isn't to say that we didn't endure any problems. In fact, our classes faced many challenges. Challenges that threatened to separate us, to foster animosity within our diversity. But reflecting the cleavage that we saw around us in the world, we pointed fingers, we said mean remarks, and we started to wither away our welcoming nature. But like we said in our many assemblies, we ought not let a few of us define, or rather redefine the beautiful community that we have here. Fortunately, we've learned to face these challenges, continually growing each year. On an individual level, we must work to preserve our morals so that we can leave behind the kind of community that accepted me so graciously 4 years ago. At the end of the day, we're all still here. We've graduated and grown, both physically and mentally. But this class should remember to continue to grow with an open mind wherever in the world we go to. I'm happy to say that I've grown at least like a foot. If I can only attach a before and after pictures to your computers, you could see. At the start of the senior year, we watched a beautiful sunrise, and now we can watch all the sunsets we want on the YouTube link down below. I'll see the class of 2020 in the comments section. But through our senior year, MB became a lot smaller. We became familiarized with the nooks and crannies, the weird hiding spots behind the bleachers, and the rocky slopes at the end of the 300 building. This homely place that we've just now grown accustomed to is now going to be left for our future goals, be it college, military, or the workforce. Now, these forces are much bigger, more complex than us. But wherever we go, I think it's important for all of us to take the opportunities that we currently have. I appreciate the knowledge our parents and teachers have given us, and to shape the world with values of fellowship that we learned here at Monte Vista. I wish the class of 2020 all the best in your future endeavors. I'm humbled by every single one of you and what all of you have achieved. But I wish all of us to learn from this high school experience, to instill the same sense of unity that we've worked hard to keep at MB towards the fractures in the world all around us. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and thank you.
Thank you, Sean Moon. Before we begin with the presentation of diplomas, I would like to make the following official declaration. As principal of Monte Vista High School, I certify to our governing board that these students have successfully met all requirements of the Board of Education and our district. By the power vested in me by the state of California and the San Ramon Valley Unified School District Board of Education, it is my privilege to present to you the members of Monte Vista's graduating class of 2020.
Sabil Imad Abushi. Adam Michael Abdulmalik. Jacob Andres Iboayash. Ryan August Abraham. Julia Rose Ahern. Audrey Catherine Alavi. Saman Ali. Catherine Jean Castro Almeida. Jacqueline Wilder Amadeo Branch. Jonathan Amari. Catherine Charbel Amin. Hadaya Anaya. Tristan Noah Anderson. Andrews. Alexa Andrus. Cesar Apayas.
Anna Jaden Arbabi.
Emilio Alejandro Arecadera. Olivia May Armando. Alexa Catherine Ashburn. Adam Peter Ashton. Lily Azevedo. Sohan Buena.
Megan Dorothy Bame.
Amy Bao.
Joey Barbara.
Madison Riley Barbera.
Christine Marie Barnos. Madeline Ann Batoy. Haley Rose Batticley. Olivia Grace Bauman. Ashley Elaine Baumgartner. Anna Elizabeth Beaton. Olivia Marie Beaton. Swatha Bellum. Robert Belando. Rachel Elizabeth Bennett.
Tatiana Barenska.
Zoe Maria Berg. Anna Lynn Berg. Colby Sherman Bergstad. Nicola Milo Poseidonhout.
Allison Tamara Bianchi.
Justin Robert Gilmans. L. Nicole Black. George Leroy Blair. Bianca Elizabeth Blasquez. Nathan Zachary Blotter. Griffin Michael Bloom.
Amelia Boaz. Justice Beck. Anna Bogamaza. Brian Anthony Bowles. Cameron Michael Bowles. Emma Bone. Bailey Borrolini. Sean Thomas Owen. Arlie Raru. Nicole Elise Breyer. Kinsey Noel Rilhart. Kaylee Claire Riddell. Kaylee Alexis Brody. Jack
Dylan Brown, Kiana Brown, Alicia Paige Brubaker, Ashley Danielle Bryan, Austin James Buchanan, Nathan Wenviahe, Angel Lana Ui, Vivian Burgos, Alyssa Bianca Busticci, Bryce Bybee, Julian Stephen Dibble, Amanda Kai, Reagan Ashley Campbell, Cole Malcolm Thomas Camping, Benjamin Ryan Canty, Wade Zhao, Grant Christopher Perry, McKenna Lee Carter, Jessica Ann Carlson, Catherine Marie Carson, Johnny Patrick Carter, Ryan Joseph Carter, Valeria Cavero Egospiza, Gabriella Ceccarelli, Vincent John Seska, Andrew Chan, Aaron Jinsu Chang, McGuire Cole Chang, Naya Chaudhary, Cameron David Chen, Julia Chen, Carrie Chen, Shiki Chen, Star Singh Chung Cheng, Arjun Cheadle, Seneca Chen, Bradley Donovan Chong, Nicholas Min-jae Chong, Nikolai Travashi, Caroline Chu, Claire Allison Chu, Jaden Nicholas Chu, Mia Bernadette Ciccone, Georgia Hope Clendenny, Abigail Corinne Schmalak,
Alexandra Cobb, Alyssa Gail Coleman, Thomas Edward Commons, Logan Murray Corlett, Mitchell Robert Corlett, Nicholas Paul Couture, Connor Ryan Cozine, Michael Andrew Proud, Juliana Monica Cranston, Walter Cribb. Carson Scott Criswell. Joel Clemente Cruz. Tiana Benson Cruz. Chase Shelton Cullen. Julia Dahl. Connor Barrett Dom. Zoe May Damasceno. Ali Reza Dardashzadeh. Oscar De La Torre. Mia Kim de Guzman. Amalia Louise Delaguila. Hannah Huining Deng. Karthik Gautam Desai. Spencer Deshane. Sanskar Dunker. Matthew Robert Delela. Ines Diaz Contreras. Blake Truett Dillingham. Kylie Ann Dixon. Andromeda Masri Doe. Michael Samson Nygaard Domingo. Sophia Dong.
Brooke Elizabeth Doris. Chase Thomas Doris. Tiana Jolie Dozier. Kylie Grace Douglas. Eleanor Grace Dowler. Sydney Nicole Doyle. Alejandra Elena Dunkel. Evan Robert Dunphy. Alyssa Elizabeth Durr. Megan Elan Edelman. Amir Christopher Elahi. Lefteri Eleftheriadis. Alexander Holt Endries. Luke Thomas Englert. Parker Ryan Erickson. Matthew Daniel Evans. Ryan Farconde. Dominic Matthew Farage. Julian Michael Farage.
Skylar Haley Feig.
Hannah Ray Fernandez. James C. Ferriols, Lauren Elizabeth Fielding, Clara Sophie Fisher, Lauren Brittany Fisher, Madison Brenna Fisher, Grace Ann Thistle, Gabriela Rose Flores, Ryan John Fook, Michael Terrence Ford, Olivia Ray Fox, Colton Richard France, Adriel Mark Friedler, Eddie Fu, Jeffrey David Berman, Dakota Cameron Fung, Emily Rose Gadini, Hannah Kate Galdis, Alexander Sidney Gardner, Jordan Matthew Garson, Alyssa G,
Jamie Leanne George,
Elise Ann Gerberich, Kamsa Ghaznavi, Marcela Katarina Giaramita, Ostinder Gill, Dylan Singh Gill, Paulette Angelique Gill, Mariella Lauren Zambrano Hines, Briani Catherine Jolsetti,
Juliana Girdner, Thomas Dimitrios Glavkidis, Connor Glenn, Alicia Godinez, Grant Christopher Godwin, Liliana Gauthier, Jacob Samuel Gold, Kendall Anna Goldschmidt, Francesca Greggi, Jenna Yasmin Gregson, Chapton Garrett Greitz, Elizabeth Rose Grossman, Sophia Remy Wastucci, Sydney Francesca Wastucci, Nicole Aileen Havistro, Autumn Abdullah Habib,
Akshara Habib.
Brooke Alexis Hale. Rhea Constantina Haley. Caitlin Ji-Young Han. Madison Kinsey Hicks. Bryce Zachary Harrell. Logan Alexander Harris. Andrew Joseph Harrison. Elsie Noel Harrison. Ryan Hall. Jared Thomas House. Aiden John Hayes. Allison Paige Healy. Charles Thomas Petty. Alexandra Danielle Heenan. Catherine Elizabeth Hinahan. Emerson Kate Henry. Benjamin Scott Hester. Chloe Isabel Hicks. Anna Carolyn Hildegard. Grace Durames Hinkley. Lauren Grace Heinrichs. Whitney Ho. Lainey Elizabeth Hogue. Jordan Cruz Hong. Emily Hara. Hope Elizabeth Horsfall. Brett Lee Howe. Spencer Bryce Wong. Teresa Wong. Yanjun Wong. Brittany Elizabeth Hughes. Jennifer Mina Song Hughes. Hannah Angela Hugh.
Theodore Christopher Huey. Samuel Thomas Hussey. Max Logan Houston. Andrew Thomas Wong. Sydney Elizabeth Wong. Vincent Michael Iannelli. Brandon Ipachi. Kylie Marie Jacobs. Sarah Saida Jaffrey. Prisha Jane. Diana Jamaluddin. Sunaina Jamil. Brandon Alejandro Darkley. Jonathan Tyler Javier. Zainab Fatima Javed. Farah Donatella Javed. Janan Jihan. Jennifer Jin. Haley Rashawn Jones. Isabel Caroline Jones. Arnor Tempos. Brian June Mo Kang. Isabella K. Kazar. Allison Catherine Keene. Christopher Michael Kelly. Thomas William Kelly. Jeffrey James Kennedy. Brian James Kenny. Neha Keshav. Emily Michelle Kessler. Elise Jennifer Kahn. Hans Kandawal. Caitlin Brianne Kim. Jonathan Jingyu Kim. Ridley Ryan Reagan King. Diesel Alexander Kirkman. Victoria Grace Klein. Mitchell Thomas Abel. Catherine Yuri Coe. Amelia went on coke. Vanessa Joy Kong. Benjamin Nicholas Kaczynski. Jordan Mariner Kretz. Rachel Catherine Cooey. Grace Ellen Lacamar. Remy Christine Laflamme. Jason Lai. Jonathan Hiroki Lamb. Katie Ann Lambertson. Lauren Ruth Langbaum. Madeline Langbein.
Jasmine Barrios Chavez.
Julia Marie Garland. Natalie Lavasani. Allison Mandy Lee. Josephine Rafe Lee.
Matthew Lee.
Luke Leffy. Caleb Christopher Linenweaver. Valerie Taylor Joseph Lemma. Taylor Marie Lemoyne. Lauren Noel Leon. Julia Joy Leontini. Reese Jesse Lessico. Nicole Lee Young. Jonathan Levant.
Caitlin McKenna Lewis. Maxwell Lewis. Brandon Lee. Sohong Lee. McCoy Liao. Sydney Liao. Isaac Lim. Megan Elizabeth Lynn. Lucas Edward Lotz. Jacob Louis Lofreese. Joseph David Lofreese. Natalie Christine Uauzo. Manila Lombardi. Ethan Lopez. Ava Lord. Ethan Louis. Sydney Laura. Roy Lou. Christian Daniel Luciano. Maxwell Vincent Lurie. Jordan Janae Lyman. Brian Ray Mackel. Cooper Owen Madison Dawson. Riley Anthony Madsen. Christopher Reimers Maganini. Abigail Ann Mahoney.
Brandon Chu Mack.
Isabella Maldonado. Paulina Maldonado. Samantha Maldonado. Anya Danae Mohatra. Kavya Malai. Sheshagiri Molina. Tanmay Mamodia. John Cole Marshall.
Mackenzie Rio Liliana Martin. Sterling Robert Martin. Aiden Marwa. Trevor Daniel Matison. Amy Brittany Mazariegos. Ariel Helen Irma Chan McQueen. Hamish Kingdom McAlpin.
Ryan Patrick McCarthy. Mitchell Allen McCoy. Kyle James McCullum. Kaylee Lynn McCumsky. Johnny Christopher McDonough. Story Blue McDonald. Teague Anton McDonald. Kayla Ann Quinn McGann. Derek James McGowan. Megan Maria McKee. Ethan Andrew McEwen. Sydney Elizabeth McKinney. Rahul Mehta. Sarah Mary Meineke. Yutong Men. Chip Scott Menard. Lindsay Danielle Mescal. Santiago Alonso Meza. Marina Anna McKiley. Annalise Marie Miller. Madden Ray Miller. Amay Naveen Merchandani. Grace Rafine Mitchell. Brian Moe. Ira Suhair Moy. Thomas Mandela. Davina Magdalena Velasco Manila. Stephen Thomas Monolakis. Raquel Alexandria Montalindo. Ana Gabriela Montes. Madison Gabrielle Moore. Anthony James Moreland. Liberty Grace Morris. Victoria Aria Morris. Taurus Morsi. Nilo Miguel Mosquero. Juan Carlos Munoz Cabrera. Anirudh Muralidharan. Morgan Catherine Murphy. Peyton Marie Murphy. Baru Nadir. Jacob J.P. Nagy. Connor Bradley Nance. Hannah Valerie Nance. Taylor Scott Nance. Nicole Sophia Nasura. Christopher David Natali. Ryan Christopher Neely. Grace Talene Nelson. Zach Nelson.
Sophia Elaine Newmer. William David Nicholas. Andrew Thomas Nickerson. James Thomas Noble. Omar Mark Foley. Reina Natachi. Cameron Page O'Reilly.
Robin O.
Abigail O'Hyan. Jacob Xavier Malloy Oliphant. Cole Alexander Olson. Nicholas Robert Ornalis.
Alexandra Kiniko Otani.
Aaron Wu Hawk. Nicholas Daniel Palmer.
Ashley Olivia Tang. Hayden Maxwell Paris. Saba Anea Yusufzada Parvizian. Eric Michael Pasternak.
Cameron John Michael Catalara. Arias Tasha. Elizabeth Ann Patrick. Jared David Patterson.
Julia Grace Patterson. Wilson Clifford Patton. Bethany Reese Pavel. Austin Giovanni Pendergraft. Ethan Antonelli Pendergraft.
Joshua Tyler Pereira.
Caitlin Cecilia Perkins. Tyler Joseph Perry. William Steele Perry. Allison Masako Peters.
Cody Cherokee Peterson.
Sydney Victoria Peterson. Alexander John Petrush.
Kimberly Sam. Loanne Angela Sam. Samantha Peyton Ferris. Tyson Beaker Phillips.
Gabrielle Allison Piacente.
Sean Anthony Hero.
Kinsley Ann Poole. Emron Popal. Hallie Taylor Price. Kendall Ray Cronin Schaefer. McKenna Kylie Quinn. Jacqueline Grace Radding. Rabia Marcel Rahimi. Shun Mukesh Raha. Anna Ashley Ralston.
Ellie Ransdell, Sarah Nicole Catherine Rance, Madeline Wasala, Matthew Rainey, Jackson McNeil Rebello, Kate Olivia Remick, Luke Reshwing, Gabriela Sitlali Reyes Zupeda, Kyle Ray Reed, Noah Sebastian Rivas, Manahil Rizvi, Sarah Rizvi, Sophia Romano, Brett Kevin Romani, Abraham Vladimir Rosenthal, Cameron Roth,
Spencer Ethan Ross, Natalie Lynn Russo,
Natalie Grace Rowland,
Aiden Bilal Rue,
Nathaniel Robert Ruchina, Armand Zahepzamani, Sabine Sal, Andrew Wilson Sanders, Anthony Michael Santa Maria, Krishi Sarapali, Jaden Mitchell Sauberman, Avery Page Sayer, Jordan Baker Skates, Colby McGrath Schomburg, John Robert Schlitt, Yannick Marias Shaney, Reese Austin Shaney, Nathaniel James Shasho, Duke Bailey Schreiber, Zachary Michael Schriefer, Theodore Patrick Schulte, Connor Logan Schultz,
Nathaniel Lawrence Schwartz, Justin Dennis Scullion,
Jenna Olivia Seaman,
Ashita Seshadri, Vandita Setharaman, Cameron Sean Sharifi, Bo Alexander Schauger, Kazum Sahid Shawab, Connor Joseph Shea.
Honda Shen.
Alexandra Delane Sherry. James Nathaniel Schiffer. Nicholas Jack Sidliski. Nikola Peter Sikorich. Hannah Seamob. Colin Matthew Simpson.
Luke Charles Sinclair.
Nikita Singh. Anish Singhani. Austin Presley Sermon. Christopher Ian Son. Elizabeth Yumbi Song. Divya Srinivasan. Peyton Taylor Stanley. Casey James Steffen. Cameron Frederick Steinmetz. Marjorie Ruth Stemler. Jackson William Stemmons. Jack Michael Stewartson. Isabel Taylor Strand. Ryan Benjamin Strauss. Joshua Akio Stringer. Amaryllis Faith Stroll. Andrew Robert Strong. Kylie Ann Stubbs. Ashley Sun.
Dylan Michael Sundell. Thomas Joseph Spilpa. Alexandra Paige Tallarico. Daphne Chingman Tang. Jacqueline Marie Taylor. Logan Alec Thompson.
Reagan Mia Nicole Thompson.
Ashton Roland Toms. Alexis Jade Tognella. Spencer Fowler Sabota. Brandon Michael Sung. Aiden Chu. Isabel Christine Tuma. Reese Elizabeth Turner. Timofey Udalkin. Hayden Ann Udach. Budach. Anastasia Grace Yulin. Jack Michael Urquhart. Naveen Vedamap. Aisha Vaishnav. Adrian Joseph Van Poppel. Jeremiah Breckenridge Van Pufflin. Alexandra Rose Van Wagnen. Skylar Vasquez. Nicole Marie Botter. Benjamin Robert Valesco.
Ricardo Antonio Villa Vicencio.
Andrew Edward Vincent. Caroline Margaret Fogley. Ryan Alexander Voigt. Harsh Wadhwa. Bryn Olivia Waite. Elias David Wally. Connor John Wallace. Jimmy Wang. Ava Virginie Watkins. Caitlin Way. Andrea Wensley. Alec Paul Wentner. Emmett Anthony Whitehead. Sydney Robin Whiteman. Hashana Rachel Wajitunga. Natalie Elizabeth Williamson. Sydney Taylor Willoughby. Kelly Wilson. Tyler Jacob Wilson. Tyler Harrison Wolf. Nikolai David Wolkenhauer. Dana Rose Wong. Kyle Wong. Megan Kehalani Wong. Samantha Emily Wong. Liz Benjamin Woodall. Jaden Asher Wu. Justin Alexander Wu. Charlotte Camille Wyckoff. Fiona Valerie Wyckoff. Amber Sean Shu. Kyle Stephen Yang. Alana Young. Anthony Yu. Timothy Solomon Yu. Owen Charles Zeising. Annie Zhang.
Ken Zhang.
Caroline Lan Zhou. James Zhou. Jerry Zhou. Joey Zhou. Ziji Zhou. Cameron Ming Lee Zeigenfuss. Tunatswa Selena Zifojka. Marissa Leah Zins. Anjali Zyla.
Graduates, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Senior Class President Johnny Carter for the turning of the tassels.
Class of 2020, you may now move your tassel from right to left to signify your graduation from Monte Vista High School. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Monte Vista's Class of 2020.